All right. Okay, folks. This is going to be very controversial here this morning. It has been confirmed that the Kirk's assassin, is a trans Antifa leftist. Um, and now the thing is, 6 people saw the shooter, but someone did call. Someone did call, and the person was wearing all black. All black. This is from Timcast. I wouldn't be able to go to school. So WGU Connor Tomlinson. That will be at rumble.com/Timcast in about 10 minutes. With all due respect to the breaking news, we want to maximize reach and make sure everybody understands the seriousness, how much we care about this. The business out the window. We're not looking at sponsoring or anything like that. The reason for bringing uncensored portion to Rumble is because concerns of censorship over the serious nature of this and the limitations we have with platforms outside of Rumble. So, just so you understand, in 10 minutes we'll be moving over to rumble.com/Timcast for the more uncensored portion of the show. We do have this from the internet. There's some videos we want to show you of the aftermath, and I think, with respect to YouTube, for their rules, I'm a spiritual platform, though I do have criticism of their censorship. Rumble affords an opportunity for us to show you some of these videos that I think are very important, not from Charlie, but the activist events and things that are happening in this country that I think are important for us to write down. International Business Times published this story. First, Charlie Kirk, Candace Owens, or Ben Shapiro next. This is absolutely disgusting. Completely inappropriate. The Bill Means wrote an article saying conservative influencers are fearful of the security threats to them. That I understand. But to say, are they next? Lord have mercy. That's we'll come back to these conversations as we get into the more serious nature of what we're saying. For the time being, I want to at least show some positive news that we have, and it's hard to be positive right now. Trump says he will award Charlie Kirk the Presidential Medal of Freedom. I just want to say, Trump and Charlie were friends. Charlie was instrumental in the success of Trump in the second term, in inspiring young people to be better, to be moral, to improve their lives. I have seen ridiculous conspiracy theories insinuated among the left that Trump was upset that Charlie Kirk wanted the Epstein files released, and that they are actually trying to argue online that Trump orchestrated this as a threat against Congress for Epstein, that Trump would somehow be involved in the death of Charlie. Trump and Charlie were friends, and I believe when you listen to this, I believe you can hear in the statement Trump made the other day that Trump is holding back his emotions to be a leader, but I think we can see it. There are many people who are trying to maintain their composure, and Trump absolutely is too. But I believe Trump, like Charlie, was devastated by this, and I'll let it tell us. Yeah.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much. Before we begin, let me express the horror and grief so many Americans at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk have felt. Charlie was a giant of his generation, a champion of liberty, and an inspiration to millions and millions of people. Our prayers are with his wonderful wife, Erin, and his beautiful children. Fantastic people they are. We miss him greatly, yet I have no doubt that Charlie's voice and the courage he put into the hearts of countless people, especially young people, will live on. I'm pleased to announce that I will soon be awarding Charlie Kirk posthumously the Presidential Medal of Freedom. The date of the ceremony will be announced, and I can only guarantee you one thing, that we will have a very big crowd. Very, very big.
Tremendous respect to the president. I do agree. There's talk of a return to Utah. Alex McRae super chat saying that you were misinformed. He was hit in the chest and the bullet ricocheted off. There are slow motion videos showing this, and if you watch the gruesome video, even at normal speed.
No.
T-shirt.
He was shot in the neck. Charlie Kirk was shot in the neck. Chill out, relax. Charlie Kirk was shot in the neck by a trans Antifa leftist. And Antifa needs to be on watch. Needs to be on guard because this is one of their own. This is one of their own that pulled the trigger. This is one of their own that killed Charlie Kirk. This is one of their own that deserves a death penalty. Or a life with no parole. Now, the thing is, this person thinks they're going to get away. You're not. You're not. And it is confirmed that it is a trans Antifa leftist. What now? What? What? Put your foot down. I think you are doing reverse, huh? You think you're doing a reverse, huh? I mean, the thing is, this assassination on Charlie Kirk adds to the list of shootings that were done by trans radical leftists, and you can't blame a white guy for it. You can't blame a black guy for it, right? Can't, because since this ideology is dying, okay, it's dying. We all know that it's dying. The thing is, Charlie Kirk is with God now. Charlie Kirk is with God now. Okay. I know this is going to be a very controversial video, but that's fine. I'm still trying to wrap my head around all of this, My father, also liked Charlie Kirk. He was a very smart guy, very intelligent guy. Goes to his colleges, tried to connect with young people, and the sad part is these young people, they only hear one side, only one side, without actually doing what I'm doing. I'm in the middle, okay? I hear from both sides. I hear from both sides.
I don't know by what force of nature a 30-6 round is going to ricochet off of a chest. Unless Charlie had.
Body armor.
Well, I mean, what could possibly be caused that? There's no fast that's going to do that.
That's like saying that's like saying about the magic bullet theory. That was fired allegedly by Lee Harvey Oswald. You know, the pristine bullet. Now, pristine means if a bullet's fired and it's pristine with no ounce of DNA, nothing, no blood, nothing, tissue, whatever, nothing. If a round is fired, okay, and it goes into the tissue, it will collect tissue, blood, on it. To a certain degree, but you can't say it's pristine. It means it wasn't fired. So, but the round that killed Charlie Kirk, what was it, 30-06? 30-06? Shit. What are you firing? A Winchester and shit? What the fuck?
People keep saying this. What I've heard is that it's a microphone. It's getting hit, the microphone is flying up. This doesn't make sense to me. What would Charlie possibly have that could ricochet such a large round? Even in a plate carrier with ceramics, the bullets typically shatter. So I don't believe this makes sense. I know everyone keeps saying it. It makes literally no sense that a bullet bounced off his chest. People believe that bulletproof vests, like the movies, I mentioned Tommy Brown and Back to the Future, they unload full auto rifle on him, and then Marty comes to him and he shows the bulletproof vest because he got his letter. That is impossible. That's absolutely impossible. Even with flexible rifle armor and a plate carrier, you're not getting through that. So, forgive me if I'm wrong, I don't know. But that makes no sense. We'll grab some of your comments.
At a great velocity, a round can be a through and through. Some rounds can be just fired and then boom, hits the body, stays in. Depends on the round, the caliber, and whatnot. I mean, but the thing is, it's not good. It's not good. And I just wish I just wish that take the time to reflect, man, because this could be your dad, your brother, your son. That could be the Charlie Kirk. I mean, these little bastards you see celebrating, they have no comprehension of what life is, man. I mean, shit. If you don't like what someone says, don't listen. Change the channel. Change the stereo radio station. Watch another video on YouTube or some shit. But the thing is, you can disagree. But the thing is, you shouldn't wish harm on anybody, man. It's just one thing after another. Is that you gotta think, you got to really think about um, because you have to really understand that it's okay to disagree, but it's not okay to wanting to do harm on people that don't agree with your shit, and you don't agree. Look, it's okay to disagree. Okay? Again, we can agree to disagree. Okay, it's as simple as that. You know, there's things that I disagree with Trump on, but yet I don't wish harm on the guy. He's doing his job into getting the country back on track. Okay, and Charlie Kirk, 31 years old, man, 31 years old, dude. Even his blood is on Van Jones's hands. His blood is on the hands of the media. Yeah. And Todd Kirk's blood is on the hands of the leftists, the Democrats, Antifa, all these cowards, man. All these cowards, dude, all these cowards. And it makes no sense, like shit. What did they ever do to you guys, man? Nothing. You sit there and you wish harm on a guy, like, dude, he's trying to connect with young people, man, by debating them. Dean Withers, man, he him and Charlie Kirk didn't really get along, but I mean they debated, but when you realize, look, I do not wish harm on anybody, man. I don't, because if I did that, if I did that, no, if I did that, I would have so many comments on against me, on me. Accuse me of this, accuse me of that, whatever. But the thing is, I'm at an edge of reason where these radical leftists, they were gloating on Charlie Kirk's death, man. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, you people are sick, sick, and I mean fucking sick, you know. And the absolutely one thing, I am tired. I am tired of people dying. I am. I am. I'm just tired of good people dying, man. You know. I am tired. I am. I am just like literally. I'm just like really, really tired of because you know what? It's that point he's making. You don't have to agree with the guy. You know, very intelligent guy, very smart guy. Um, but again,
Do you guys have any?
I do not wish harm on anybody, man. You know, I don't. I just wish for healing. Can 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 we heal here, man? Can we all um can we start healing here, folks? I mean, this trans Antifa leftists killed Kirk.
Okay, so we got a Steven Crowder exclusive here. Holy crap. The Crowder team got some leaked information here from an ATF agent, that's the claim, which could potentially be shining a light on the motive of the Charlie Kirk assassin. Of course, before I get into any of this, I have to preface the video.
Every time when there's a shooting done by a trans leftist, there's a manifesto.
Say and reiterate time and time again, this is a leak. This is unconfirmed. So everything we're getting into right now is in the area of speculation. But I got to tell you, it certainly fits the mold. So we got a post here from Steven Crowder. He says, this morning my team received an email from an ATF officer. And once inside changes everything. It's a screenshot of what appears to be an internal ATF message about the weapon recovered from the Charlie Kirk assassination scene at the Utah Valley University. So before we get into the commentary and reaction, let's actually read through the entirety of this document word for word. It says, on September 10th, 2025 at approximately 12:24 p.m., conservative political influencer Charlie Kirk was shot and killed at the Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah. Mr. Kirk was speaking at the university as part of the American Comeback Tour. Multiple SCL-1 and 3 agents responded immediately. The suspect fired one shot from an elevated position on a rooftop in an adjacent building on the campus, and the surveillance video shows the suspect jumping off and fleeing the area on foot. ATF and other law enforcement located an older model imported Mauser .306 caliber bolt action rifle wrapped in towel in a wooded area near the campus. Now, this is actually interesting because I don't know if you guys
Mauser.
saw those agents in a wooded area right behind some suburban homes just near the university. Let's go ahead and play that clip again.
Whoa.
There are about 6 armed.
A German, a imported German Mauser. Dude. Oh, man. Fucking A. Holy shit. Now, back in 63, allegedly that Lee Harvey Oswald used a Marletta Carcana, which is a Italian-made rifle, and this is a cheaply, poorly made, weapon. But they found a Mauser, a German Mauser, in the school book depository. Now, they said, oh, yeah, Oswald fired off 3 rounds under 6 seconds. Bullshit. Okay. The only weapon that could do that is a German Mauser, man. Because just hearing the crack, dude, because the firing of a Mauser is loud. Like you hear a pop, like a crack, or between a crack and a pop, all at one, waker. But there was a manifesto of the shooter. Now, this would be either the 6th or 7th shooting done by a trans leftist. I'm sitting here wrecking my brain, and I'm tired. Again, you don't have to agree with the guy with what Charlie Kirk, but you shouldn't wish his passing and celebrate him, because it makes you look like an ass. Okay, it makes you look like an ass to celebrate a passing of a guy who's done nothing to you, man. Charlie Kirk was a very intelligent guy, very smart guy, and he goes to his colleges across the country, and in a debate, he completely destroys in a debate, but he does it with precision, man, with knowledge, man, um, the media does not help any either. Okay, his blood is on their hands too. Okay. Now, again, I want healing. I want to see some healing. I'm tired of people dying, man. I am done. I'm tired, man. I'm 49 years old. I'm 49 years old, man. I am just sick and tired of this bullshit, this shit here. I am just really fucking tired, dude. It's just really fucking tired. Absolutely fucking tired, man. All you idiots out there that are celebrating his passing, you should be ashamed of yourself, man. The guy didn't do anything to you or say anything to you or about you, but yet you let the media, you let your teachers, your professors indoctrinate you mentally, and get it so drilled into your head that's all you ever think. That's all you ever think. It's really just it's bullshit. It is. It is bona fide fucking bullshit, man. It's bullshit. You know, it's bullshit. Look, we can disagree, right? We can agree to disagree, but we don't wish harm on anybody, you know. Just because you don't like what someone says, don't mean you wish them harm. I would like to see healing and peace, you know, and I mean, I would like to see peace, man. I mean, look, I'd like to see the war between Russia and Ukraine to stop. The thing between Hamas and Israel to stop. Because look, there's been enough people dying. Enough. Enough's enough, man. Enough's enough, dude. You know. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it, man. You know. I'm just like, you know. Charlie Kirk leaves behind a wife and 2 children, 2 young children that will never see their daddy again because some crazed trans Antifa record leftist took his life. Really? You think by taking Kirk out is going to help your cause? No. It's going to make your cause worse. It's going to land you to be charged with his murder, with his assassination. You'd be tried, convicted. 2 things: life with no parole, or the death penalty, because Utah still has the death penalty. You know. So thing is, man, Antifa, this is one of your own, man. This is one of your own. And I think you need to really evaluate your purpose, man. Because the thing is, and this is to Antifa in Oregon, man, in Portland, you know, across the board, man. You know, I hope that one of your own gets a good lawyer, because the thing is, your little cause, right? Your little cause, your little socialist bullshit. Um, yeah, it's not going to make your cause any better. So to Charlie Kirk's family, our prayers goes out to them. and to Antifa, go fuck yourself. My name is Reverend Ordo, and it has been the Anonymous Mando'Ade Network. Good day.